Spend a day with me as a single, childless girl in her 30s that lives completely alone, has depression and undiagnosed ADHD, who also has a drinking problem and who has been going through the menopause for the last 4 years. But I'm also trying to sort my life out one small step at a time, try to be a little bit healthier, and I'm also really trying hard to find the joy in the little things. Welcome back to my channel, friends. My name is Lindsay. If you're new, thank you very much for joining me on my day off. It's miserable outside. It is pouring with rain, so we're gonna have a nice little cozy day inside, I think. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. Let's go down to bed. I don't really have many chores to do. Got dishes to put away. Those clothes are still wet because I washed them yesterday. So yeah, we're just gonna have a nice, cozy, enjoyable day at home. But first, I need to drink a cup of tea. I'll wake up a little bit. Oh, I'm not on there straight. Just making myself some breakfast, brunch, whatever you want to call it. And welcome to my new hyperfixation meal. So, I have sourdough toast being toasted, sourdough bread being toasted, boiled eggs that I boiled a few days ago, and I did boil them a little bit under. So we will see how. So I've had a couple that are a little bit, the whites have been a bit runny. So we will see how these ones have turned out. I don't even know where I got the idea for this from. Possibly a TikTok, most likely. But basically what I'm going to make is egg mayo and put it on a piece of toast, which is really strange because I never thought I liked egg mayo. I would never buy an egg mayo sandwich. I would never order an egg mayo sandwich. And obviously, you know, I've had the hyperfixation of fried eggs on toast with crispy chili oil. But now, the egg mayo, it's just delicious. Okay, so we have our 2 boiled eggs peeled. I'm just gonna chop them up. So they are slightly gooey. Yeah, that one's got a load of uncooked white in it. Let me just, it's gross. Let me just peel that out. I am going to do this again, but I'm going to cook them for longer, definitely. Stick it in a bowl. Yeah, just good mayo. Pepper, tiny pinch of salt. That is our egg mayo. I'm going to chop it with some little tomatoes, you know, for health. And I've got them from a Gusto box that I didn't use. I'm gonna salt and pepper these. I feel like it needs something to cut through the richness of the eggs and the mayo. So, a little bit of cooking as well. So we have our toast, our egg mayo. Plenty of crispy chili oil, obviously. Our tomatoes. And our gherkins. And that is my new hyperfixation breakfast, or lunch, or dinner, or snack. It's just my new hyperfixation. So I'm definitely going to be boiling up some more eggs later. I don't have any bread though. I'll have to buy some bread tomorrow maybe. But yeah, I'm going to sit, eat and enjoy that. And then tidy up my mess. It is very messy to eat, I will tell you that. But it is delicious. It's so good. So my plan for the day was to not just sit on my sofa playing on my phone all day. It's now got to 12 o'clock and that's all I've been doing. So I'm gonna tidy my kitchen. And change my bedding, and then we'll figure out something fun to do. I am not going to show you me doing these things. I don't know, do you enjoy it when I do show you and I just put music on and I show you me cleaning? Do you enjoy that? Let me know, because I will include it next time if you like watching it. I don't know. Anyway, yes, I'm going to do some tidying. I may actually get dressed as well. instead of just being in the clothes that I slept in. Maybe. No, we're having a nice cozy day. Now I'm going to have a shower later as well, so I'll change that. As usual, just rambling. But yeah, let me get the boring stuff out of the way and then we can do something fun. I've done my tidying and I'm just having one of these Slush Puppy freeze pops, blue raspberry, bloody sour, but delicious. Yeah, just really fancied one. Nice and refreshing. And then I'm gonna plant up my peppers. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm listening to some Joe in the background, so I don't know if you can hear that. So these are my pepper plants. There's definitely 2 different types. So I think those 2 are the same, and then those 4 are the same. So what I did was just saved seed from peppers. So I had seeds from chili peppers and seeds from normal bell peppers, and I don't know which is which. But we're going to up pot them. They may still be a bit small to do this, but they are looking a lot better since I fed them with some plant feed. So I just got this from Poundland. It was £1. It's terrible quality, but yeah, I didn't want to do anything too expensive. So yeah, they've got a couple of holes in the bottom as well. I put this papered bag down to try to eliminate the mess. I have a bag of just houseplant potting soil, which I bought to up pot my houseplants. So how many have we got? 2. So we've got 6. I'm just going to fill 6 of these up. There's a lot of big twigs in it. That's my only issue. All right, let's make a hole in each one. I have no idea what I'm doing, by the way. I've never really grown anything. Now, this is quite wet. That's why we're doing it on the paper bag. Shall we try to zoom you in a bit? Just gonna dump this out. Yeah, it's quite wet. I'm not putting mud down the sink, by the way. What is the best way to do this? I think just dump it out. This is where I end up killing them all. Oh yeah, one's lost a leaf. Just gonna very gently. And stick it in there. Attempting to stick it in the middle, but not doing very well. Poor things. Don't stress. Look at how long these roots are. Okay, 3. Kind of successfully done. All I want is 1 pepper. If I can get at least 1 pepper, I will be very happy from this little experiment. Look at the roots on that one. Okay, success. That was stressful. I'm going to stick them over here for a second. I think I'm just going to dump that out because it's wet. Something is happening outside. There's a policewoman. Fuck knows what's going on. There's a bus and there's a car. And there's been a crash of some sort? What is going on? I'm such a nosy person. There are people on the bus. Oh, a police car's just turned up. There's a policewoman talking to someone. There's a guy in a car watching me. So I felt like it was a waste of soil to throw this away. So I'm just going to stick it on my windowsill and hope it dries out. Now, for these little fellas, I've got some of this houseplant fertilizer, which I'm sure is fine to put on these. Better than nothing. I want to water them in really well, but I want that water to drain off as well, because if I stick them back in here, it's just going to sit in there. So, do a cap of this. This was just from Poundland as well. Hopefully that wasn't too stressful for them. Probably was. Yeah, I'm just going to top them all with a little bit of this wet soil. It's fine, it's fine. Yeah, the one that lost a leaf worries me. Like I said, I'm not a professional. I've literally never done anything like this before. The only thing I've ever grown before is my avocado plant, and that's looking very sad at the moment. Yeah, so we want the excess to We want the soil to be wet, but we don't want them sitting in loads of excess. Okay, the rest of this I'm just going to stick on my plant over here. Still a police car outside and a bus that's not moved. What is going on? So there we have it. 6 pepper plants. Let's hope that they grow. I'm going to stick them on my windowsill because peppers like a lot of sun, I have read. And yeah, fingers crossed I haven't just killed them all. Still confused about what's going on. I am so nosy. Please do well, my little babies. This window gets sun pretty much all day. So I think these 2 are the same type, and then these 4 are the same. But yeah, I broke that one. This is my avocado plant. It's going a bit brown. And this one as well. It's thriving, as in it's growing new ones, but then the ends of the leaves are going brown. So I don't really know what to do with that. I'm just amazed I managed to keep all these plants alive, to be honest. My dad bought me a rose plant once and I killed it within about a month. Oh, now I'm just going to sit and chill for a bit. Oh, might have another cup of tea. I'm going to do a little bit of a trigger warning here because I'm going to talk about like weight loss and stuff. So if that doesn't interest you, please skip ahead. Please skip ahead. So I'm feeling really fat at the moment. And I've been thinking about it a lot. I would like to lose a little bit of weight before Glastonbury. Did you know I'm going to Glastonbury? I've made it my entire personality. Mainly because I plan to wear my jean shorts and they do fit because they're stretchy, but they are a little bit tight and they can get a little bit uncomfortable wearing for long periods of time. So ideally, I would like to lose a bit of weight just so they fit me a bit better. And I know, you know, clothes are meant to fit you, not your body fit them, but they fit me. They're just a little bit tight. And I've been thinking about it. And the amount of like movement and exercise I do when I'm at work is a lot. Like I did like 19,000 steps yesterday, and I'm constantly moving while at work. And I don't really eat a lot. I mean, what I do eat probably is higher calorie than it should be. But yeah, I don't have, you know, 3 massive meals a day and snacks and all that sort of stuff. So in theory, I should be able to lose weight quite easily. But what I figured out the problem is my days off, because there's 3 days a week where I don't do anything and I barely reach like 1,000 steps, 2,000 steps. So I want to start doing workouts on my days off. But as you guys know, because I have ADHD, I am an all or nothing sort of person. And it's quite interesting. So ADHD Love did a podcast about it recently. I'll link it in the description down below, about like celebrating the small wins. And Rox was basically saying that day she had been, you know, Googling how to lose a stone in like a week, and then the 75 hard came up, and that you are all or nothing. It's, you know, and that's what I always do whenever I try to sort my life out, is I try to do everything all at once, and then as soon as I fail, even one day, I give up, because I am an all or nothing sort of person. So we're not doing that this time. We're going to focus on the small things and celebrate the small wins. And that is just going to be trying to move my body on my days off. Whether it's going for a walk, whether it's, I don't know, finding a YouTube video, doing some yoga, having a dance around for half an hour. It doesn't matter. I just need to do some sort of movement on my days off. And hopefully I can lose a bit of weight. So what I found is this guy on YouTube called Get Fit with Rick. Again, I'll leave it linked down below. And he does these workouts. Let me just show you. He does these like walking step workouts. I've never done one before, but I'm going to give this one a go. Chart Hits 2025 walking workout. It's only like 15 minutes long. So yeah, quick 15 minutes, get 2,000 steps in. Let's give it a go. Now this might be terrible. He might be a very annoying person, but let's give it a go. I have no coordination. Okay, he has advert breaks. That is not good. Oh god. He shows you what the next step is. Jesus. That's where I ran from remote. Oh no. I've lost it. That was actually really good. I enjoyed that. And it was only, well, it was more than 15 minutes because he had 3 advert breaks, which is kind of annoying. But that's how he makes his money off the podcast. Let's see. So it was 17 minutes, 35 seconds, 106 calories apparently. And it wasn't quite 2,000 steps. It was 1,848. But that makes me feel so much better now. Now I've done nearly 3,000 steps today instead of like none. So that was good. I enjoyed that. I will look forward to doing more of his. He's got lots of other ones. Sabrina Carpenter, 5,000 steps in 30 minutes. Ooh. Christmas one. It's a 2024. It's walking. Yeah, I enjoyed that. Oh, disco classics. I have to do a disco classics one. I have terrible coordination. That's the only issue. I definitely feel like I look like a dick when I do these workouts. So don't judge me. Don't judge me. Ooh. Now I'm gonna go have a shower. I'm gonna go have an everything shower because we are about self-care today and I need to shave my legs. This is why I could never be a beauty influencer. Well, for one, I don't wear any makeup ever, don't even own any. 2, this is all of my skincare routine. I use this simple hydrating light moisturizer. Normally I do get the one with SPF, but I didn't check when I bought this last time, so there's no SPF in this one. This is the extent of my skincare routine. After I shower, I put on this because my skin does feel super dry after a shower because I like ridiculously hot showers. And then my neighbour's stairs are right above me. And then for the hair, which I've been really struggling with like dry, flaky scalp recently. So I do a double wash. I wash my hair with just shampoo first and give my scalp a really good scrub with one of these silicone scrubbing things. Good scrub, but also trying to be gentle because I don't want to rip my hair. And then obviously rinse that out and then give it another quick wash. When I do this, I normally do the blue shampoo, my vanilla shampoo, for the second wash and leave it on for like 5 minutes. And then, as you can see, my hair is actually naturally curly. I would love to one day do a curly girl routine, but honestly, the effort, my god, these girls, their curls are beautiful, but my god, the effort they go to. And I'd have to get myself like a bonnet or something. So yeah, I always do let my hair dry naturally, but I always tie it up to let it dry. And I always put this Jojo Bar L'Oreal thing. It says it's for thick, very dry hair. I have thin, very dry hair. I feel like it just helps with the frizz a bit because my hair is super frizzy. So I just put it mainly in the roots. And then I let it scrape through the top. Because yeah, I feel like we could get some very good curls out of this. But yeah, just the effort. And then all I do is comb through it, do my side part because I am a millennial. I never used to do a side part. It's only for the past like 10 years since I lived with the girl I went to Australia with. So I was like, you need to do something with your hair. You can't just wear a centre part, which is what I used to always do. And now I'm stuck on the side part. Just tie it up with a silk scrunchie. And that is me Exfoliated, moisturised, scrubbed clean within an inch of my life. And it is only 3:10. 3:10. Who's been attracted now? I'll be honest, getting a tad peckish. I'm gonna do some meal prep, I think, and then I can eat some of the meal prep because I don't really have anything I can have for lunch right now. So I'll pop you there. I've got a ton of veggies, well, a ton of root vegetables left over from the Gusto box. Also vegetables that I have purchased, and I don't want them going off. So what I'm going to do is chop them all up and stick them in the air fryer. They will be ready for me to eat throughout the week. And I bought one of these reusable air fryer liners from Home Bargains yesterday because things keep sticking to my air fryer and it's a bitch to clean. So we will use one of these today and see how it goes. But yeah, I'm just gonna chop a shit ton of veg and listen to some music while I do it. I'm also gonna boil up these eggs so I can have boiled eggs. So I've had one egg explode when I put it in the water because I had a massive crack in it, and I've had another egg explode. So that's great. These are just white potatoes, oil, salt, pepper, and paprika. And then this liner. Probably have to do it in 2 batches. Yeah, looks good. Yeah, I'll do it in 2 batches just so I have enough space to air fry. I like to always start things off low to cook them through and then crisp them up. So we're gonna do 10 minutes on 150 and I will shake every few minutes. Right, that did take quite a while, but food prep is all done. Let me show you what we've got. We have 4 boiled eggs, we have some pickled carrot, we have sweet potato, normal potato, and carrot, and then I've made some rice as well. Now I've actually been snacking on the potatoes, the sweet potatoes and the carrots while I've been cooking them, so I'm not actually hungry right now. It is 10 to 5. I think I'm going to make like a salmon rice bowl thing, but I'm not hungry right now, so I'm just going to sit and chill for a bit. So I did all that food prep and then realised I didn't actually want to eat any of it, but still I have put myself a very, very orange plate of food together. Let me show you. So we have salmon that I've just fried. We've got some crispy salmon skin. We have roasted carrots, some just fresh tomatoes, roasted sweet potato, kimchi, pickled carrots, and then rice with soy sauce underneath, covered in crispy chili oil and sesame seeds. And I'm going to continue watching The Handmaid's Tale. But yeah, like I said, a very orange plate of food. But yeah, the skin is nice and crispy too, which is just delicious. So I thought I would do some junk journaling. Let me try to get myself comfy. So my friend Claire at work gave me a cute little thank you card, and I thought we would put that in the junk journal. So I could just stick it in the junk journal like plainly as a card, but what I'm going to do is try to make a fun little spread out of it. First of all, let's glue these pages together because we are nearing the end. We want to buy ourselves a new journal. Close it together because she's getting chunky. I went through my ephemera and I found some teeny tiny little bunnies that I don't think I'm going to use for anything else, and this has bunnies on it, so we're going to use it for this. Actually, the card's too big to fit anyway, so I think we're going to use some of the envelope as well. I'm just going to cut round the square of the envelope. And it doesn't matter that the envelope has my name on it because I think we're going to cover that. And then I think I'm just going to rip it, if I can. Oh god, it's difficult to rip. Round off corners, obviously. And I think one there and one there. Yeah, I can just flip it over and then we don't have to worry about my name showing through. Yeah, that makes so much more sense. It's been very hard to get into the corner edges now. I've got a couple of bits of coloured paper as well, just to kind of add something more to it. But let's do the card first. I feel like this is such a cute way to kind of keep cards as well, because I used to be terrible at keeping cards, and it was like, why am I keeping these cards for no reason than to just store them somewhere? But cutting them out and sticking them in the junk journal, I think I want to rip this. Put the thank you there. Add the little message. It's going to need to go on an angle because it's just slightly too wide. I could cut it a little bit more, I suppose. Yeah, that fits now. So I'm doing some of this. This is like stripy. I don't know what I'm thinking. I want to add some more colour to it somewhere. I don't know. Yeah, I want some colour. I'm going to stick that there. Just do this little strip at the bottom. Yeah, I think that would work. Let's stick this down. I'm trying to lean into the imperfect stuff, imperfectly perfect, but while still trying to make it cute. Stick that there. Stick that there. Where did I put my bunnies? I think that's it. I think that's all I'm going to do. So, very simple, easy spread. While I'm here, I'm going to glue these pages together. So 3 more threads, and then this journal will be done. Now, I started this junk journal in October, I think, and it's now nearing the end of May. So I'm not like some of the junk journal girlies who do everything in their junk journal and go through like 2 a year. We're not that sort of junk journal girly. Mainly because I don't go out enough and do enough stuff that I get to junk from. Obviously, I do go out. Yeah, she is getting rather chonky and almost falling apart. But she is beautiful. I love her so much. There's definitely some spreads in here that I'm like, could be better. But then there are other ones that I'm like, yes, that is the best spread ever. Like, I still love my Lanzarote one. Because it folds out and everything. And a lot of it is more like art journaling, collaging, what have you, whatever you want to call it. We will do a final flip through once it is complete, which should be very, very soon, because obviously I'm going to Glastonbury. I'm going to try to junk journal Glastonbury, but I want that in a new journal. There's a part of me that when I get a new journal, to actually get 2 because of the dopamine, because I want one that I can just do my like art journaling, collaging in, and then one for event specific. But then I also have one that was for my solo dating diaries. So that would mean 3 separate junk journals. And I think that's probably too much, isn't it? But yeah, one that's more memory keeping for like events and holidays and birthdays and that sort of thing. And then one where I do like the Happy Fall magazine collages, quotes and that sort of thing. Would having technically 3 junk journals be too many? Yes. Yes, it would. But I also Anyway, it is now 5 minutes past 7. I'm gonna clear my mess away that I've just made and watch more of The Handmaid's Tale, I think, until it's time to go to bed. Oh, I should clean up my dinner dishes as well. I'm going to clean up the mess that I've just created, clean my dinner dishes, then watch more of The Handmaid's Tale. That's the plan. This reusable mat thing for the air fryer bloody did a brilliant job as well. Would highly recommend. And yeah, you just wipe it. I mean, it's still very dirty, but nothing stuck. I imagine if you weren't doing stuff with loads of oil and bits, it would be cleaner. And doing like 5 different rounds of veg. But yeah, would recommend. My dishes are all done, and I've just remembered I got some of these M&S all butter triple chocolate cookies. Time for a sweet treat, I think. 127 calories a cookie. If I have one of those, that workout that I did earlier, it's negated completely. It's fine. We deserve a sweet treat. And I've got them in the house, and if I'm going to try to eat healthier, I need to make sure I don't have shit like this in the house. So the only way to get rid of them is to eat them. So I'm going to have a couple of these and watch more of A Handmaid's Tale. The Handmaid's Tale. I keep wanting to call it The Handmaid's Tale. They are very delicious cookie. Only eating 2 of them is going to be a struggle. So I'm just going to make myself one of my Magnesium Glycinate drinks. It's about 9:15 now. So it's the healthy metal, one of these. I have a link in the description should you want to try them. I think you get like a week free trial and with an affiliate link, so I will earn something from it. No one's used one yet, so if you want to give them a try. They're supposed to help with sleep, mainly. That's the thing. They're meant to help with sleep. So you just put it in a glass, fill said glass with water, stir it up and drink it. And they're surprisingly tasty. Surprisingly tasty. I've been using them for months now, and I have to say, I don't know if they actually help me sleep. I don't know if they do. But if it gives me a placebo effect and helps me sleep in that way, then all is good. So I've got my lights on, getting cozy for the evening. Probably going to watch one more episode of Handmaid's Tale and then go to bed because I'm sleepy and I have to go to work tomorrow. So I hope you have enjoyed spending my day off with me. I feel like we've done really well today. We've done loads of meal prep. We've done some crafty things. We planted peppers. We did some tidying. We cleaned ourselves. And I still manage to spend a lot of the time just playing on my phone as well. So I think we've had a great day. And as always, if you have made it this far, thank you very much for watching, guys. Even if you didn't make it this far and you've just skipped ahead, still thank you. Because I'm very much appreciative of the fact that you take time out of your day to spend it watching me. Just doing normal stuff. Just living normal life. Like, I'm just a normal person trying to survive in this crazy, crazy, fucked up world with a fucked up brain. And sharing it with you guys brings me lots of joy. So, thank you very much, guys. Please subscribe and I'll catch you guys next time.